Hey, crafters, Big D here. And as you can see over my shoulder, the speeder is done. So, I intended to do this as a series of updates. So they're kind of, the little update pieces are kind of weird, but I ended up just working on it so quickly when it just came together. It just kind of snowballed and just came all together really quickly. So these were shot as to be a series of small updates I was just going to drop on the channel from time to time. But it came together so quickly, I figured I'll just drop the whole thing at once, let you guys see my little updates here and there. So just a quick, just so you guys can see the nice glamour shot of this thing. And I've got one at the end, but I just want to show you guys how this thing came out. I mean, this thing is going to be on my tabletop, and I'm going to use this thing as in my army. I don't think anyone will have a problem with it. I don't play ITC level, so I'm just playing with casuals, and this thing is going to be a count stass. It's the right size. It looks freaking great. I love this beast. I am super proud of this thing, and it's got me in a kit bashing groove. I have a model coming this weekend that I'm going to be just chopping to bits and doing a bunch of work on because I had a crazy idea. If you were on Frost and Fist channel on Friday the 17th, you saw my question of the group there. So you kind of know where I'm going to go with this. I'm actually probably going to do a video on my kit bash for that. So, but this is it. This is my Ganymede pattern command speeder for the Imperial Guard. So don't mind the weird cuts, and let's just go over my month of updates. So sit back, enjoy, and let's check it out. All right, crafters, let's take a look here. So here's the turret, and we're basically ready for priming. So we started off with a turret from that toy tank. We've stuck on cannon and a bolter from some GW pieces, stuck a turret that I had left over from a GW piece, added a las cannon, connected it up to a radio auger array to just make it a really nice, greebly looking piece. It was all hollow, so I took a piece of plastic to mount on the bottom, and then using some putty and whatnot, we've got it so it's nice and smoothed out. You can see it obviously now, but when we hit this with some primer, this will just look like a nice solid piece. Now we've got our body. There's our body. We got that nice aggressive front end we were looking for. Tried a couple different pieces on the front end. I really didn't like it until I ended up finding this piece of plating off of I want to say it's off of a basilisk. It was just left over from another kit, so it fit in really nice. That speeder piece clipped in half, slid to the sides with the multi-melters on the front. Using some putty to fill the gap, smoothed it out, filled this in, really making this look nice and smooth. We took that leftover turret piece, we've smoothed in some milliput here. That kid's toy armband piece, fashioning a couple wings, using some Lego to get some other wings underneath to give it some stabilizers, and some glue caps, some super glue caps as our thruster engines. So this thing is, in essence, the build is done. I think we're good with where this goes. We're going to end up gluing that turret on, and I think we're going to prime it, and we're going to come back and paint this bad boy. But I am super pleased on the way my hover car is turning out. So let's get some primer on this thing and see what we got. Alright, so just a quick thing here. As long as I'm working on my speeder, which I've thrown now a base coat of the XV88 on, I've got the rest of my Imperial Guard army. Since they're all going to match, I got the rest of my Imperial Guard army here too. I'm going to throw a base coat of the XV88 on them as well, because this is going to be the base coat for the entirety of my armor for my Imperial Guard. So, there's your hobby update. So along with this Imperial Guard armor that y'all have seen me painting over the past weekend, I used that same time to finish up the paint job, which is identical, on my speeder. This is the main body, and here is the turret. I'll be gluing them on and making them a printed piece. I just wanted to get them painted separately, but they are all but done. The last thing I needed to do was make a base. I could have just put like a clear flight stain on it, but you know, like I talked about in this contest, it's all about going big or going home. So, figure if I'm doing everything kit bashing, I'm kit bashing this too. Took a CD, put a bunch of sand on it, glued it down, and then did a couple different layers of flock, so it's got layers of greens and browns and burnt tones, and so it's got the same flock scheme that I'm going to be using for my entire Imperial Guard army. And then took a ring from a set of tape and glued it in the middle, painted it black, and I'll be gluing the speeder to the middle of the ring, so it'll just have a nice black ring people will deal with the fact that it's hovering on that, and just have a nice base so that it keeps it nice and stable. So again, it'll mesh nice with the rest of the Imperial Guard army. I've been thinking about it a lot, and thinking about the loadout, and I was thinking about the loadout a lot when I was building this speeder. So this is going to be a Ganymede pattern command speeder, and I'm going to use it to play as a tank commander for Imperial Guard. It's got the standard autocannon, heavy stubber, and twin sponsons with multi-meltas. So, and it's going to have all the same stats as a tank commander, and it'll count as a tank commander. So, it'll be fully playable, and in friendly games it should be good. And, oh yeah, it also got a las cannon for that hull-mounted las cannon that Layman Russ has. So, once I get this thing assembled, we're going to do some final shots and see what you guys think of it. But it's all but done at this point. Alright, crafters. So, here it is. After a couple weeks of work, we have our tank. That deodorant bottle as its body, that aggressive nose that I was going for. Got some nice weaponry in here. Guy commanding this thing. Radio connection. Got a little jets in the back here. This thing is a beast. So, as I said before, I'm going to nickname this, or give it its quote-unquote official name, the Ganymede pattern command speeder, or something like that. Basically, when I get to use it in a fight in casual gaming, I'm just going to use it as a same stats and specs as a tank commander for my Imperial Guard army. But this thing is beastly. I think it turned out really great. We're going to get up on the turntable and get kind of a closer look at it and see what you guys think. But challenge complete, and the gauntlet is thrown, my friends. Let's see what you can do. So there's my tank. Again, I hope this inspired you like it inspired me, crafters. This really got my juices going. I am so excited and so happy and so pleased by this, and I love the way it came out so well that it actually, like I said before, it got my juices rolling. I got some stuff coming tomorrow. I got a big Kitbash piece I'm doing that I'm really excited about, and I hope to see more submissions from you guys. I'm really excited about this. I'm really looking forward to the giveaway to see if anybody comes and brings it to Big D and beat what I do. I'm looking forward. I want to see what you guys can do. I want to inspire other people to do greater. So do it. Do it. Just try anything. Just do it. Sometimes you just got to let go and just let yourself create. So go for it, guys. Let's see what you got. That being said, secret message to all my subscribers. This past December, we crossed 400 subscribers on the channel. So there's 2 giveaways that are coming, and this is the first. So the first here, this is just a simple giveaway. This is going to be, I'm sending out a thank you to my subscribers, the people that all made it possible. So get in on the giveaway. I need you to comment below. In this video, I need you to comment below, and I need you to put I need you to put down what you want to see me do more of here in 2020. What kind of things do you want to see? Your ideas. Do you want to see more scratch builds? Do you want to see more terrain builds? Do you want to see more battle reports? I want to see, one, what do you want me to do more of that would make you excited about seeing things on this channel? Secondly, and this is the important part, and this is a hint, I need you to down below that second comment, I need you to put down what your favorite faction in Warhammer 40K is. Now, if you're not a Warhammer 40K player, go up to the website, take a look at them, and see which ones you think look the coolest. And if barring that, obviously, if none of that does anything for you, then of course your favorite faction is Space Wolves. Because you're watching me, and Space Wolves are the best. So there you go. But yeah, down below, 1 comment, 2 things. What you want to see more of, and what your favorite 40K faction is, specifically 40K. And then in 2 weeks, literally in 2 weeks, because it'll be on the 31st, I will announce, we'll do it on the 31st? No, maybe I won't do it on the 31st. Maybe I will do it on, because the 31st would be a Friday. So I'll do it on the 4th, which is the first, on our Tuesday live stream. I'll announce on our Tuesday live stream, the 4th of February, I'll announce the winner. And that is our 400 subscriber giveaway. In the meantime, next week, we're going to be doing some terrain build. I'm going to go back to our Imperial Fortress that we've been working on for a while now. Should see the next in that series. And nothing else. We'll see you on Tuesdays. So thanks again. Remember, dream big. Epic your board, epic your game, and epic your life. I'm Big D, and game on.